Hey yo, it's Notorious here. Today I'm gonna be talking about the NBA All-Star Game and the location of it. It's actually changing, and that's a bad thing because it's bad for the NBA. It's bad for the city of the Charlotte because it was supposed to be scheduled in Charlotte, but it's moving to New Orleans, most likely. But it's really disappointing. You had time to veto this law, or I don't know if you can make modifications to it. And if there's a law and a majority of people hate it, then you try your best to veto it. And especially if the All-Star Game is coming to your place, something that is a huge money maker. Come on, Pat McCrory, it's no brainer. You would try to get rid of the law because one, everyone hates it. Almost everyone. I don't know about everyone, but almost everyone hates it. And second of all, you have like money coming to you. People are gonna come here. People from other places around the world, around the country, they're gonna come to Charlotte. Tickets are gonna be good. Revenue is gonna be amazing. But you decide to be stubborn just because of a little bathroom law that you can't change or get rid of. I mean, I don't know too much about politics, but I'm gonna tell you, if like 99% of people don't like it, then get rid of it. But he tries not to, I guess. I mean, Pat McCrory, you just asked for political suicide because you are not going to be the next governor of North Carolina again. You are not going to get elected to a second term. Roy Cooper's going to beat you because you potentially lost maybe almost $100 million in revenue for your little bonehead decision. But I can't do anything about him. I mean, he's probably not going to care if I talk about the All-Star Game. He's not even going to care if I talk crap about him. And, maybe I'll tweet this to you. I don't know if you're going to listen to it, but hey, I mean, I don't know what I can do. I don't know what you guys can do. Maybe you guys can write. Maybe, I'm going to tweet this to him. I'm going to put this on the record because this is potentially money being lost. I don't mind New Orleans. I don't mind the host city, but I mean, it was originally going to be in Charlotte, and it's not good to change plans final minutes, but if it's necessary, it's necessary. But Pat McCrory doesn't give a damn about you. Unfortunately, God, sleeky politicians, what are we going to do without you? But I mean, I guess that's all I have to say. I don't really have a lot to add as much, but I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. I have a lot of friends in Charlotte, North Carolina that live with me, and this was going to be a big deal. We were going to go to the All-Star Game. I know it sounds like I'm self-gloating, but at the same time, I've never been to an All-Star Game before, so it would have been cool to go right in my backyard. It's like 20 minutes away from where I live to go to the Time Warner Cable Arena, but I guess I won't be able to experience it this year. Maybe the next lifetime. I don't know. Maybe if it's in Atlanta, but nope. It's not going to be in Charlotte, so a little disappointing, but, very disappointing. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say a little disappointing, but, I mean, Pat McCrory wants to do this. He wants to be a bonehead or a hardhead, whatever you guys want to call it to him, but it's a really bitch move on his part, not changing the law, the HB2 law. It's really controversial. I'm not going to go into it. I don't want to get too political. That's not what my channel is about. If you want to go controversial, you might want to go somewhere else, but that's not my channel. I'm just talking about the All-Star Game coming here to Charlotte. Now it's been taken away pretty much from Pat McCrory, essentially, and the NBA is going to move it to New Orleans, and local economy impact would be a lot, but it's going to be $0 now since it's not going to be here. And the Pelicans, a couple of years ago, they hosted the All-Star Game, and they generated almost $100 million. I'll have a link in the description, link in the annotations right on your screen, and I'll let y'all look at the statistics on how much money they made. It's really, really, really impressive how much they made in revenue, and maybe some tax. I don't know how that works, but I mean, it's a money maker, and a lot of people come to these games. Toronto last year, they had a 10% increase in tourism, and that's what you want. You want people coming over and visiting your city, Pat McCrory. This is more an indictment against him because it's ridiculous. People don't like the HB2 law, and people that were hoping an All-Star Game was going to come here for the first time since like the early 90s is not going to happen now, all because of a bathroom law that he's being stubborn about. But I can't do anything about it. I mean, it's up to him if he wants to change his mind, but most likely it is not going to change his mind at all. So I was a fan of him when he was the mayor of Charlotte, but I mean, he's done some controversial things as governor of North Carolina, and I think he's gonna lose to Roy Cooper, and he's not gonna be the governor of North Carolina after this year. So pretty disappointing. I was a fan of his when he was the mayor of Charlotte, but can't really do anything about it now. So I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm really disappointed in the move. I guess I'm happy for New Orleans now, but, I'm really disappointed that my home city is not getting an All-Star Game. I don't mean to self-gloat again. I'm just saying, I've never been to an All-Star Game, and it hasn't been in Charlotte in a while, so it'd be really cool if it could have came here, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Can't do anything about it. But I guess if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, do whatever. Share this to Pat McCrory on Twitter. I'm going to share it to him. I'm going to show it to his page or what have you. even listens to it. I don't really care if he listens to it, but I want you guys to hear what I have to say about it. And I mean, you guys might think, oh, it's not a big deal. Well, to me, it's a big deal, so that's why I'm making a video about this. So anyways, I'll catch you guys up later, and you guys have a nice day. So bye, guys.